This hair is not it. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god, it looks like a bow. Kind of. A little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm phlegmy. Not attractive. Okay, let me share this real quick. Copy. Hey everyone. Hi, Mommy and Lulu. How's Nick and Dustin's roommate doing? I'm not their roommate. My daughter is having issues. Can you tell me if someone is giving her bad vibes? I mean, if you want to book a reading, you can. Then I could really like pinpoint it a lot better. Either like you or your daughter. Well, hopefully I'm not frozen now. Sorry, I'm a little phlegmy. It's really attractive, I know. Hey, Cheaty. Hey, Peyton. Melanie. Hi, how much are your readings? They vary in price. It just depends on what kind of reading you want. If I think I have a mod in here. Peyton, aren't you a mod? If you can post my booking link for I don't know, I'm gonna butcher your name. Please do not come for me. Azealia? And if you can post it for Melanie too, so they can see the different types of readings and stuff I offer. Oh, you mean that roommate? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm glad I'm not frozen. Yeah, that roommate. He's still acting out apparently, even though I'm home. I really thought, yeah, the Calendly link. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Hold on. I think that I can, well, damn, how do I don't think I can post. Oh, no. I don't think I can make a freaking comment. Since I'm the host, I don't think I can make a comment. Damn. Oh, no, it's okay. Goodness gracious. I'm losing the chat. I have you on Facebook. Oh yeah, just send me a message on Facebook. I keep losing the chat. It's so annoying. Hi, Amber. Yeah, you could get it from one of my videos real quick if you need to. Hi, Kate. Hey, so glad I found you through Rosalie. Love your videos. Definitely think I need a reading soon. Yeah, please do. A lot of people have been asking me about readings. Yeah, I can't comment though. I think because I'm on my phone, and not my computer, so I think that it's not letting me do a comment. But if you guys comment my link, I think I can pin it possibly. Let me see. No, I don't think I can even freaking pin it. Well, note to self, going live on my phone is not the best idea. Oh, you're wanting to get a reading for your birthday? They're trying to post my Calendly link right now, the booking link. If you guys want a booking link, just message me on one of my socials. It's me, Vanessa Duh, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I'll give it to you. Yes, there we go, Peyton. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. I took you off as a moderator and I had to put you back. Oh my god, I'm a mess today, guys. I'm a mess. I'm having one of those days. I'm just having one of those days. But so many people have been asking me for readings and stuff like that. You're welcome, Ashley. Um apparently there's like this misconception going around. I keep getting a lot of messages from people and they'll ask me like, "Hey, I want to get a reading. But do you live near me?" So, I don't know. Maybe I'm not explaining it too well when I do readings and stuff or when I talk about it. Um, so maybe I need to make that a little bit more known that they're all over like the phone or Zoom. But I just wanted to come on and say hello to everyone. Do you do group readings? Like if I book the 45 minutes, could you do a reading for two people? Well, oh, sorry. Goodness gracious. The readings are priced for one-on-one. If you do want to do a group reading, message me privately, either on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can send me an email as well. My social on everything is it's me, Vanessa Duh, or it's me, Vanessa Duh at gmail.com. And message me privately and we can get it worked out. Because the prices are per person, not for a group rate. Yeah, it's also under my Book Me here on YouTube. It's on my Twitter. It's on my Facebook. I believe it's on my Instagram. The readings are either on Zoom or phone call. You can go on camera all you want on Zoom. I don't think it hinders or helps the reading whatsoever. But for me, I don't really go on camera when I do readings. I've done readings. I'll do like little like mini readings and like little card pulls and stuff like that when I go live. And I'm gonna start doing that again. Like I'll do like like discounted like little mini card pulls and stuff like that. Or like discounted like yes or no questions for the people that are like hanging out and chatting live. But I don't really go on camera because when I do readings for people, especially when I'm channeling past loved ones, I'll stare at something. And I don't want to look goofy as hell. So I just tend to not go on camera. But I mean, if you want to be on camera, that's perfectly fine with me. But it's not really necessary. The options when you book are either through Zoom or phone call. And I'll call you. Of course, I block my number because people are crazy. But yeah, I mean, I just tend to like stare off to space. Like sometimes I'll have a candle going and I'll just like stare at the flame of it. Sometimes I focus on a picture. Sometimes I focus on like I have shit on my walls where there's like a little flower or something like that. Sometimes I focus on stuff like that. So it just depends. So I tend to like not go on camera because I feel like I'm like staring off into space. So my grandmother didn't believe in readings. Do you think she would come forward? Um, More than likely, what they will at least do is let me know that they are there. Now, whether they want to truly fully communicate with me, that's up to them. Um, I've had many readings where like I'll encounter people that have passed and they don't really agree with what I do, but they'll still acknowledge that they're there for you. Um, Sometimes people that didn't like people like me, or maybe not like people like me, but maybe didn't understand or quite believe in people like me, they've come forward plenty because they see this as their opportunity to communicate. So honestly, it just really depends. I will say at least more than likely, if they want to let you know that they are there, they will at least do that. But I mean, I can't guarantee that they'll talk to me, but you know what I mean. Hey girl, sorry, this is my husband's account. This is Mandy. Oh, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Um, I do sometimes, like when I do readings and stuff, like I'll have spirits that have passed and they don't agree with me at all, or it's against like their religious beliefs or something like that. And I always acknowledge that they are there. I always tell them like, hey, listen, I don't want to offend you. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to communicate. Um, I I definitely respect their beliefs. I respect their boundaries. Um, I'm not the type of person that I can be friends with anybody. You do not have to agree with what I agree with politically. You do not have to agree with what I agree with morally or anything like that. Um, I think it's really sad that, like just for example, like politics and stuff like that. We not we, but people tend to hate or dislike the other side, and that's so ridiculous to me. Um, it's like someone hating me because I don't like seafood. It's ridiculous. Um, for everyone considering a reading, I had one and it was great. I felt like I was talking to a friend. Vanessa's so chill. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. I try to be like as understanding and kind and nice as possible. I'm not judgmental whatsoever. I want everyone to have a good experience. I I like I said, I'm just very friendly with everybody. Is it common to not connect with specific relatives? Also, can spirits become evil? I had a dream which really makes me antsy about reaching out. Um, Dreams are mostly like subconscious, weird, wild thoughts. Don't read into it as too much. Um, your first part of your question, is it common to not connect with specific relatives? I mean, it's up to them whether they want to show up or not. Um, but I mean, I can't tell you definitively whether everyone's going to be there or not. But if you want to connect with someone specifically, I can definitely try to do that for you. I've never really had too much of an issue with that unless they refuse to communicate. But don't feel antsy about reaching out and stuff like that, because when they pass away, um, they like if there was ever any like fighting or arguing or just bullshit going on, it's all like water under the bridge for them. There's no grudges there. Um, that's awesome, Amber. I was curious. Thank you. I mean, I've been doing readings professionally for people for, I don't know, about like 2 years now, or oh, well, at least over a year and a half. And I haven't really had anybody upset yet. um, I mean, I have a lot of people that have like made testimonies and stuff like that for me on Twitter, and said that they had a great time and great experience and it was wonderful. Most of the time when I do readings for people, they end up in happy tears. Um, I try to be as gentle as possible, and I'm very honest about what I'm picking up and seeing. I need to get a reading from you, Vanessa, but I'm a little tight on money. Hopefully next month. Hey, listen, I get that 100%. Whenever you are ready and able to do so, I'm here. She is really great at what she does. Thank you, Cheaty. I appreciate it. Do you have a weird habit that you tend to do with channeling? My grandmother always rubs her hands in a specific way and she's tapping. Sometimes I'll move, like I'll rock back and forth like a little bit, not like vigorously, but like a little bit. Sometimes I'll like move my hands around, like I'll be like going like this on my shoulder or my legs or something like that. I don't know why I do it. I don't do it all the time, but I do know that like I stare off into space sometimes. I found your page through Rosalie. Oh, thank you, Mallory. I appreciate it. I love Rosalie. She's super, super, super nice. I really like her, and I clicked so well. It was so weird. Like the first night that I met her, before I ever did her reading, um, it's like we just started hanging out, and we were hanging out for hours and hours and hours at our friend's house, and it was like we'd been friends for years. I've been looking for a long time for someone who could truly help. I'm going to check out prices and book when I get paid. Thanks, everyone. Oh, well, you're very, very, very welcome. If you have any questions, you can always like email me on one of my socials, like I said. Tyler Henry, and he's his dueling. I know who Tyler Henry is. I think he has a TV show. I think I've seen like little clips of his TV show and stuff on I think like Twitter. But and I've noticed he like scribbles. I guess technically could be considered scribing, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's considered scribing. But I don't do that necessarily. That's so funny. She has no idea when she's doing. Yeah, I don't realize that I'm doing it until after I've been doing it for a while, and then I'm like, until my hands hurt. Like I've done that before. Like I've almost like rubbed them raw, and I was like, what the fuck. um, what do you guys think of Tyler Henry? I don't know anything about him, but I do enjoy the Netflix series. Oh, I didn't know he was on Netflix. I mean, I don't really comment about other people too much unless like they're a complete like 100% like fraud. But I don't really watch his show. The little clips that I've seen of him I think are really freaking cool. I need a fucking Netflix show, okay? One, I think I'm highly entertaining. Just personally, I think I'm highly what the fuck is this hair? Do you guys I colored my hair purple. I colored my hair purple. I hope you guys can see that it's purple. I think I'm way more entertaining than Tyler Henry. No offense. But I feel like I need a Netflix show where I do readings for people. Do I give you any vibes? I mean, I don't really, no offense, I don't really answer questions for free all the time like that. I would love to be able to do a reading for you. I have, and I mean this in the most like nicest way possible. God, this hair is like not it. I look like a clover like this. And I mean this in like the nicest way possible. So please don't get offended. I'm not upset. You know, for anything or any reason at all. When people ask me randomly, like, "Oh, do you get a vibe?" Like, it's a very broad question. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to pinpoint it because our lives are so multifaceted. There's so many different parts of our life, so it's kind of hard. And then two, like I don't really answer questions for free because this is what I do for a living. So I had someone like a couple days ago and yesterday and stuff, like they asked me things through private messenger and stuff, and I don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings or be offensive, but like it's just how I support my son and myself. So, you know what I mean? He's a super intelligent. He is a super intelligent guy. Finished school years early. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to look him up because I love to binge Netflix. I love to. You found me through Rosalie. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're not into him. You have suspicions. I haven't really looked. I've like I said, I've only seen like little clips on Twitter. You definitely need your own show because you're definitely. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Peyton. Like, I feel like I would just be really fun. You didn't know I charge. No, Josephine, please don't take what I'm saying offensively at all. Please don't. I promise you I don't mean it with any sort of like malice intent at all. The response to his Netflix series seems very divided. Many thinks he's legit and genuine and want to help. Others think he's show agreement. Well, you know, honestly, like with the comment of like exploiting grieving people. So here's the thing, because someone has said that to me before, and I can see why people would think that. I get that. But it's like as a working medium myself, I I don't coerce anybody into purchasing a reading from me. If someone is hurting and grieving and wanting to establish that connection again, I see it as I'm able to do it. It is a service that I am providing. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I can see why people would think that, but it's like, it's up to them whether they want to purchase that from me. You know what I mean? I know you're not accusing me of it. I'm just saying. Hold on, I have to refresh these comments. Is it over the phone or Zoom the only way you offer readings? I'm a little shy and I hate my voice. Well, Kira, don't be shy because my voice fucking sucks. I'm super like nice and gentle, I promise. Um, and honestly, I need to be able to, like, when I'm doing readings for you, it's kind of like a game of charades and things get popped into my head. So I need to be able to conversate with you, to go back and forth. Do not feel ashamed of your voice. I don't care if you sound like this or if you sound like this. Like, whatever. Girl, you're fine. I promise. I'm the most non-judgmental person ever. I'm the girl that will sit on the couch with you and fart and eat pizza and cry and watch movies. That's me. I'm everybody's friend. Vanessa, when did you find out you have a gift? My daughter, who is 3, is constantly saying she sees her grandma and her cousin who just passed. Any advice on what to do or say? Just listen to her. When I was younger and I would say stuff like that, I remember my mom, I mean, granted, she didn't really know what to say or do, I'm sure. And she's just like, oh, okay. Like, and she would just tell me like, no, no, you don't. And I'm like, yeah, I do. My son is also like me, and he is 10 years old, and he's starting to really be aware of what I do. And he hears a lot of times, like when I do private readings for people in my office, because his room is not right next to it, but there's like a bathroom and a closet in between. And he hears me all the time. And he's very intelligent, and he really, really notices. And he's actually been coming clean to me about things that he feels and he sees. So to answer your question, don't encourage it, but don't discourage it either. Just let her be able to talk to you about it. Shit. I lost my spot. Okay. If you have a show, I would definitely watch it. I love your energy. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate it. Are you going to do your $5 and $10 questions again? Those are interesting. Yes, I am going to start doing those again for sure. I feel the same way. While there's definitely manipulative people out there, there's no one forcing people to seek out a medium. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, someone has told me before, like, I exploit people's pain, and I'm like, no, I don't. I help people. Being a real working psychic medium, when I do readings for people, I answer hard questions that people may or may not want to know or hear. And I always ask people what they're comfortable with. I help so many people like establish a connection again that they never thought that they would have. And to be perfectly honest, like 100% transparent, I love what I do. Oh God, it kind of gets me emotional. I love what I do, but I fucking hate it. Let me take it back. I don't hate it. It hurts. It really freaking hurts because I am so envious of everybody that can make a connection with friends and family that have passed. Sorry. It kind of like upsets me because like I can't do that. I've lost almost every single one of my family members. My mom's been gone for almost 10 years. I'll love to fucking talk to her. I can't. I can't talk to people that I know that have passed, and it breaks my heart. But I can talk to everyone else's, and I can make everyone else feel better, but I can't do it for myself. So, I mean, it just is what it is, I guess. But I help so many people, and I bring so much clarity to people, and I tell people things that they need to hear. So, anyway, okay, I don't want to cry. Don't make me fucking cry, okay? I actually went to a medium with my stepmom after her sister passed away. Passed to try to get her some closure. I very luckily didn't have anyone close to me that passed. The medium immediately went into talking to me. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get back to that. The reading with Vanessa will feel like your friend talking to you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cheaty. I try to be really cool with everybody. Me saying there's a line of people behind me waiting to speak through me. She was shocked when I said I was surprised because I'm blessed I don't have that yet. Any thoughts? I mean, honestly, I just always found the line of people behind you. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for them, but it sounds like that's one of the feel-good kind of ones. And there are people out there that claim that they have gifts that don't. There's tons of them, especially on TikTok. The dowsing rod TikTok shit drives me nuts. Absolutely fucking bonkers. But there are a lot of people that claim to be like me, or claim to have real abilities, and they don't, and they exploit it. And I always tell people the two things to watch out for. If anyone ever says that your grandmother is your spirit guide, run away. And God, what is the other one I always tell people? Oh, if they tell you that you're an empath. No, you're not. On your point about exploiting grieving people, I always felt that was a little silly because why would anyone want to deeply feel other people's pain on top of their own? Doesn't seem fun to me. It is very difficult to channel people that are past all the time. It is very hard. It hurts. I watch people die constantly. They show me how they die. It could be easy or it could be very gruesome. I see people that are dead in broad daylight all the time. I'm desensitized to it. I'm desensitized to death a little bit in a way, not from it emotionally, but physically watching it and seeing it all the time. It fucks with you. I'm not gonna lie. It really fucks with you. Just like how doctors and nurses are desensitized to seeing it. I think that I am desensitized to seeing it. It's not easy doing what I do. And I do take it very seriously, and I try to be as nice and soothing and helpful as absolutely possible. For someone to tell me the person I love the most is okay, nothing could be better, can't wait to book with you. Thank you, Ashley. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Peyton. I appreciate it. After watching Rosalie and Chelly and Elena's live, I was like, you're legit. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate it. And I had literally just met those girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, and we talked, yes, but we did not talk about anything that I said in the readings. And there was a lot that was left out of all those readings. Now, Elena's, there was a lot that was left out prior because it was live, because it was personal things that I wanted to say, and I did not want to embarrass or put her business out there. The same thing with Chelly's. There was a lot that was not shown, that was before and after the live video, because again, you know, these are people's personal lives. I'm not going to put all their business out there. But trust me, I pick things up on people that they don't want me to pick up. And then with Rosalie's, it was recorded, and it was a lot longer than what you guys saw because there was a lot edited out for privacy and safety and, you know, stuff like that. Thank you, Cheaty. I appreciate it. Thank you for the heart tamale. I appreciate it. And they're purple, and I love purple. Casey, I'm so sorry. That must really suck. It really does fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie, it really does suck. Thank you, Kira, for the heart. I appreciate it. My grandmother has trouble sleeping with her abilities. That woman does not rest. I don't sleep well at all. I have to take sleep gummies and sleep pills to, like, really, really, really sleep, like a good deep sleep. I also have to take, like, just any sort of sleep aid or something. And I wake up constantly. I don't get solid deep sleep. When I'm sleeping, I have spirits constantly trying to mess with me all the time. I have very, very, very vivid, lucid dreams to the point where I feel like I'm awake and I don't sleep. I can move about in my dreams freely, so I don't sleep. Like, I've literally will have fucking dreams excuse me, I will have dreams where I'm standing there and I'm looking at shit and I'm seeing either people that are dead or just whatever's going on. And I'm looking around like this and I'm going, fuck, I gotta get up at 7 o'clock to make my son breakfast. Damn, I'm gonna be fucking tired. And I'll be like, what the hell's going on up there? I'm gonna be so exhausted tomorrow. And I'll literally start thinking about the stuff I have to do the next day. So trust me, sleep is not, me and the sleep are not friends. This hair is like not pretty. Listen, I look a hot mess and I do not feel ashamed because you're just going to get nothing but realness from me. So if I look like shit and look a hot mess, just like accept me. Love that you take it so seriously and handle with care. I enjoyed your commentary and Gabby Hanna's video about the, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Shelby. I appreciate it. Like I said, I try to be as sensitive and like kind as possible. Girl, you're going to be filled day with me, or a field day with me. Then my childhood was toxic. Girl, same. Same. Oh my God, having to deal with people's BS, both awake and sleep, I can't imagine. It can really suck, I'm not gonna lie. Are you still going to do the Santa Muerte cups? I still want one. I'm thinking about it. I have like my own stuff now to be able to do that. I just haven't made one yet. Right now, this is my current favorite Starbucks cup that I'm using. I love this one, but I do still have that cup for sure. I love Starbucks cups. I have a Starbucks cup addiction, and I also have a Disney mug addiction, or a coffee mug addiction in general. I got problems. You know, people collect certain things. I collect cups and mugs. Where do I live? What do you want to know, stalker? You want to send me something? No. I live in northern Florida. So, like, not Jacksonville, but I can be in Jacksonville, like, real quick. And I don't live on the coast. I live about 45 minutes from the coast. But that's where I live. I live in North Florida. And I like the area that I live in a lot. It's very pretty here. Very, very, very pretty here. As far as, like, let me know. You have cup problems too, girl. Same. I have cup and mug problems. It's an addiction. It's a problem. Especially the Disney ones. Oh my gosh. Do Nick and Dustin live close? No, but it's a quick plane ride. As long as there isn't a whole bunch of stops and layovers, it's a pretty quick plane ride. Oh, my shirt says Southern. Oh, Jen got it for me because it has to do with like having an attitude and a foul mouth, and I have one of those. You're in South Carolina. I have been there before. As far as like doing the like discounted like questions and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to be doing that. So if that's something that you're interested in, please make sure that like you look out for the lives and stuff on Facebook and on Twitter, because, or not Twitter, oh my God, on Facebook and on YouTube. Even Instagram, I might start doing it. What is the split between the medium side with the spirits and being able to read people for you? I can read people, but think whoever in the universe is listening, I don't have the spirit's end of it. I don't think I follow what you're saying. Hold on, let me try to read that again. What is the split between the medium side with spirits and being able to read people? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm understanding your question like 100% correctly. But for me, I pick up things and I'm able to see and do things so many different ways. It's not really one specific way. I hear things in my head. I feel things in my gut. I can feel thoughts, which sounds really stupid. to say out loud, but I don't know how else to explain it. Um, I have spirit guides that literally tell me yes or no about things. Like I can be having a conversation with someone and they could be like, "Yeah, I had pancakes for breakfast," and like I just hear in my head, "Nope, that's a lie." Or just like random shit. I've literally walked up to people and have said very random things to them that I should not have known. Um, and then I have like spirits telling me stuff. So it's like honestly, I cannot. There's a lot of activity going on in my house the past couple days, and they're out there fucking around again, being rude. I'm live right now. I'm not crazy. I swear I'm not crazy. This shit just goes on all the time. Um, I can't really tell what is exactly stronger because they all seem equally as strong to me. So there isn't really one thing that's stronger than the other, if that answers the question. Yeah, it's just random stuff that I get and I pick up and stuff like that. Um I want to, when I go live, I want to start doing like the discounted like questions and stuff like that. I want to make it as fun and interesting as possible, and I want to do something where everybody's able to get a little something if they want to. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. Do you see any reoccurring dead people in your daily life that aren't related to you? All the time? All the time. Constantly. Constantly. There has been a spirit that I have had reoccurring experiences with, and he always tells me that I'm fat. So he can go fuck off. Because I know I'm fat, okay? Do you wonder why they choose to follow you around? I mean, yes and no. Probably just genuine curiosity, yes. I've asked. They don't really answer me, but I think it's because I acknowledge them. And I think it's because they can actually hear me and talk to me, and I can talk back to them. Um, Most of the time, they want acknowledgement. That's all they really freaking want is acknowledgement. I know, they are rude. Exactly. Yeah, he called me plump about 3 weeks ago. That was fucking rude. That was rude. What a spirit tells you you were fat. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. He's honestly, it doesn't feel like malicious all the time when he says it. It's kind of just feels like he's like poking fun at me. I hate to laugh, but people are miserable even in the afterlife. Honestly, like I said, it doesn't feel like really mean, but there are spirits that are very much like miserable. A lot of times I always tell people that they really truly tend to keep their personalities. So, if they were like quiet when they were living, normally they tend to be quiet and low energy in the afterlife. If they were high energy and wild and stuff like that, they tend to be able to still have that in the afterlife, but energy gets used up so quickly, especially when they're talking to me. It is very difficult for them to do it for long periods of time. I can, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean, Cheaty. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not offended. Like, I know I'm not really skinny. Okay, well, tell me something I don't fucking know. I mean, okay, you're right. More power to you. Let me ask you guys a question because I always want to, like, I love to get ideas. Now, if you've been around for a long time, you know that I do like the $5 and $10 questions and the like $5 card polls and stuff like that for people. But if you guys have any ideas on things that I could do live and like charge a small amount, what would you want it to be? Other than like The yes or no questions, the $10 more in-depth questions, the $5 card polls and stuff like that. Um, what would you guys like to see? What would you guys like to have during a live? You know, stuff like that. Give me an idea. Let me know. Would you ever do collective readings? Yeah, I could easily. I don't really feel like I have the following to garner a collective reading. But I know that there are ways to do so. But I've never wanted to. Well, Shelby, what I do is I'll do a $5 yes or no question and then I do elaborate on it. I was hoping I'd improve in my afterlife. I mean, that's really depends on you. um, I mean, I really think I'm still going to be sassy in the afterlife. I'm just saying. Personally, that's what I believe. Well, as far as questions, Ashley, like I'll do like a $5 like yes or no type question. Um, and then excuse me, I'll do like a $10 question would be like a more in-depth question. Like they'll you would write like a very small paragraph, tell me what's going on and ask me about it. Or they'll ask me about like a past life, stuff like that. I think having options for a 1, 3, 6, 9 card pull would be various prices would be cool. And I agree with you, and I would love to do something like that. But doing it all at once would be kind of hard. Because like people would pay me for certain things and then they wouldn't tell me what they wanted. So I had to make sure everything was a different charge, if that makes sense. When are you doing the $5 pickup questions? I have one. I'll probably start doing them live maybe tomorrow or something like that. Some people do need to calm down in the afterlife. That is very true. If you definitely, ow, I feel like I got a little pimple there or something. If you are interested in doing the like $5 and $10 questions and the simple like $5 card polls and stuff like that, just make sure you watch out for me going live, especially on YouTube and Facebook. If you have not liked my Facebook page yet, please make sure that you follow me on all my socials because I'm trying to be very on top of being more, using them more. So all my socials everywhere is It's Me, Vanessa Duh, just like here on YouTube. So Twitter, Instagram, I have a Facebook public page. So please make sure you follow me and you put your notifications on everywhere. That way when I do go live with the questions and stuff like that, like you'll be able to see it. I know I'll still be a moody SB. Same. You'd have to keep track of the flooding of chat. Yeah, it can be very difficult, but I like to call it more organized chaos. I thought they would be calmer in the afterlife. Sometimes people are. You have your notifications on. Awesome, awesome. Do you always go live around this time? No, this is actually pretty late for me to go live. I was just really fucking bored. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to say hi to the people. I just wanted to come on and say hello. I am in Eastern time, so probably early evening in the Eastern time. If I start to like really grow, which fingers crossed, let's manifest that for me. I would truly appreciate it. I could do it in the early evening. I could do it late at night. I could do it all the time. Creepiest spirit that you have shown that has shown itself to you or followed you. Oh God, there's been so many. I've literally seen like demons. I've seen things that came to collect someone's soul. I've seen really scary shit. I've seen really fucking evil spirits that like have killed people and want to kill people, and I've seen demonic shit. I've seen some really bad shit. I've had really bad things attach themselves to me. Well, try to. I was going to ask if you've ever seen any deformed demon like people. Yeah, I have. Sadly, I've seen a lot of very dark shit. And that's why I think that like it doesn't, when I see like really scary shit like that, it doesn't I mean, it still kind of scares me a little bit, like when it's really dark, or really bad or gruesome or scary or creepy. But I think I'm really desensitized to it for the most part. You're into creepy? Well, I have plenty of creepy. What's a demon look like? They can look like anything that they want. That's the scary part. Is it that the person you are around has demonic energy or it's its own entity? It could be either or. Are there corrupt souls or question mark? I don't know if I would call them like corrupt souls. You know, everyone has the ability to be good or bad. So like technically if someone was bad here in living life, they're not corrupt, they're just not a good person. So, you know, it's kind of like the same lines as that. You take it back, not into creepy. Yeah, a lot of people like creepy shit, but if you could see what I see, you won't really like it. You wouldn't like it as much. That's for sure. Not at all. Sorry. Have you seen the angels and the eyeball wheel shape the Bible describes? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not versed in the Bible all that much. I'm not against it or anything. I don't really know about it. The angels and the eyeball wheel shape. I have eyeball wheel shape. I don't know what that is. I've seen angels before on rare occasion. I will say one of the most beautiful angels I've ever seen, and I should make a video on it, is the angel of death. It is the most amazing, just, I don't know how to describe it. It's beautiful. I should make a video about the angel of death. That could be a good video. I don't like why I saw it, but the toilet is calling. Thought of you, Pookie. The toilet's calling. I love that toilet, Nick, and I miss that toilet. Every day that I have been home and have not been able to sit on a warm toilet seat with a warm bidet, I have definitely missed the toilet. I would take a warm toilet and a warm toilet seat over the bidet, even though I like both. Yes, Nick is here. Everybody swoon over Nick like he's special or something. You know what's really funny, Nick, is that, like, you know, I love you to death and everything, but, like, everybody, like, sees you and they're just like, oh my God. And I'm seeing them like, hey, bitch. I'm just so used to you. So the Bible describes angels to look like circle-covered eyeballs. What? But it's controversial because Christian people think angels look like people with wings. They don't look like eyeballs. I don't know. Oh, Nick was telling me, or Nick and Dustin were telling me that their little friend there is still causing a little bit of a ruckus at the house. So, I mean, I thought he would kind of calm down after I left. Who's Nick? Oh, shit. I love that comment. That's my favorite. If I could pin it, I would. Yeah, eyeball circle theory. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, I'm not, I mean, I'm a little surprised that he won't go away because You know, with me around, things will amp up, but I kind of thought that he would calm down. If it makes you feel better, I have no clue who Nick is. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Well, Nick has his own channel that he does like commentary. It's if I had to describe it, I would say like TMZ, but for YouTube. Yes, I grew up in church and have no idea about the wheel eyeball. I don't know. I don't know what that is about. I'd have to like look it up, but um they don't look like eyeballs. I don't know about anything like that personally. Um I can't say that anything's impossible because I talk to dead people all the time and I see dead people all the time. So I've never been one to say, you know, that's impossible. Um but no, they don't look like eyeballs. I will find out about you, Nick, as soon as the live is over. No, Nick makes great content. So does Dustin. They make really great content. That's for sure. They make really great content. I would love to see you, Nick, and Dustin go to haunted places. Um, I would not mind going to haunted places. It doesn't bother me. I think Dustin would definitely go. I don't know if Nick would want to go. I don't really think that's his thing as much. I know that Nick's had his own like little experiences with things like that, and he doesn't want any part of it for the most part. Nick and Dustin are very entertaining. I'd go as long as I run faster, I'll be fine. I mean, you could. Um, what do you feel see do when you encounter someone that is just plain evil? I imagine it's comforting knowing that they're really up front. I mean, there's not much I can do other than like I don't want to have any part of it for the most part. So I have to like block it out. Can we talk about how amazing Dustin's hair looks, by the way? His hair is really, really, really good. He has been using the Hair AF for a while, and I know it's really, really, really helped him. Yeah, I don't mind the nice spirits. Those ones don't bother me at all. They can be a little bit of a nuisance though, because and I mean this in like the nicest way possible. When they see me and they know that I can see them and interact with them, they won't leave me alone sometimes. And they have the most horrible times that they want to talk to me. So it can be very difficult. They try to talk to me when I'm sleeping all the time, which I mean, I just want to sleep. The spirit that is in the house with Nick and Dustin and Jen, that fucker would not let me sleep. The last night I was there, he left me alone the whole night, which I was very surprised because I kept asking him, like, listen, I'll talk to you, which is weird because, like, he kept, like, the first time I was there, he kept coming up to me, not close to me, but he would, like, run up to me and then run away. And run up to me and run away. And he'd be about, like, 15, 20 feet away. And then this last time I was there, he would come right up to me and run away. So he'll come like a lot closer. And then every time I was trying to sleep, he just kept fucking with me all the time. It was very annoying. He's a walking ad for GC. I mean, technically, yeah, he is, but he's not the only one, too. Like, even Jen's been taking the Hair AF for a long time, and even when I met Jen, her hair was so much thinner, and it is so thick now, like, thick, thick. And her hair has really transformed. It is kind of annoying, Peyton, it truly is. Is the spirit in Jen's place more curious or just angry? He doesn't seem angry. He doesn't feel malicious to me whatsoever. Um, I I don't think he's all there in the head. Um, there's something about him that's very off. So I don't know if he has like like, how do I say it? I don't want to be offensive or anything like that, but he seems very off. Like he's not all there. Um, so, I mean, he seems very childlike. It's not a child, but he seems very childlike, and it doesn't feel scary or malicious. But there is this feeling of like dread that he has, and sadness. So, and then where he hangs out too, you can. Oh, my lamp just went off. Hold on.
Men ain't shit.
Sorry. That happens sometimes. There we go. That's better. Where he hangs out, you can definitely feel like um that there's that heaviness there. You can definitely feel it. Oh, I think the voice you guys heard is when I unplug my phone. Dustin programmed it to say shit when I plug it in and unplug it, the charger. Yeah, I don't know if he's mentally disabled or anything like that. It's just the there's something off. There's something a little off there. Yeah, it's just you can you can make your phone say shit when you plug it in and unplug it. So Dustin programmed my phone. Yeah, it said men ain't shit. It's really funny. Um, men ain't shit. Yeah. I mean, it's very creepy, but then on the other hand, like I'm just so used to it that it's just another fucking day for me. I mean, people don't realize that like I could be at Walmart. Literally, I've been at Walmart smelling um, wax melts. I was standing there with my son, and all of a sudden, I can just feel like this like tingling, like on my side, and I'm like, and I'm looking over, and there's just like a ghost standing there, and he's going like this, just like staring at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm just like, fuck, motherfucker. Pretty true statement, absolutely. So I'm just like, oh, motherfucker. And I'm literally just standing there minding my own freaking business trying to smell wax melts with my kid. Um, it's kind of weird. They're very much drawn to me. I always tell people that it's kind of like it's the middle of the ocean, it's pitch black outside, and I'm like a lighthouse to them. So, I hope mental disabilities don't cross over. I'd hate to be depressed in the afterlife too. I don't really come across people that are depressed, but I kind of do sometimes. Ben H shit. That was my spirit guide trying to tell me something. That's a very cool analogy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just when they realize that like it's kind of like being like in pitch dark and then seeing a bright light and going, "Ooh, what's that?" And as soon as they come up to it, or as soon as they come up to me and they're like, oh, "Wow, you can hear me, you can see me," you know what I mean? It's very, very, very rare for them and for me. Well, not for me, but for them. It's very rare to have what I have. That's what I meant, as in for me. Are ghosts bored? Damn, if they just stare at people all day for fun. I wouldn't really call them bored, but I mean, because there's so much things that they could do. I would call them more curious. Because it's like, even though they're not living, they still have a life beyond this life. And I know that they have the ability to do a lot of different things and go to a lot of different places. But I don't really know everything that they can do. Are they specifically lost souls unable to cross over, or it's just what life is? I mean, there are souls that kind of like aren't able to cross over. There's some that don't want to. There's some that go in between. So just case by case basis. Is there ghosts everywhere? Yes and no. I just want to be able to help my loved ones left after I die. Oh, I just want to be able to help my loved ones left after I die. You will absolutely be able to be around them and try to help them as much as possible. So the back door just randomly opened and the lid on this thing by the mini fridge was turned and hanging off. Hell no. I'm not surprised. I honestly, Nick, and I was trying to tell this to Dustin in our group chat the other day, or I think last night. That's what I was saying. Like, I would not be mean to him because he has the ability to do a lot of things. So being mean to him, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't piss him off. He just wants acknowledgement so fucking bad. I don't know why he's messing with shit so much other than wanting the attention. But normally they just want the acknowledgement and then they'll go away. And I still am really surprised that he's being very active with me not there. You said yes and no, so do they just appear here and there? Oh, I'm getting tired, sorry. They can be wherever they want to be, but there's also spirits that are kind of like free roaming. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like yes and no. They can kind of just be wherever they want to be. I've seen them at Walmart. I've seen them at an old job that I was at, just walking right by the window, and he was walking like sideways like this, and then all of a sudden he just kind of like looks at me, and then he just kept freaking walking. They can really just be anywhere. Goodbye, Nick. It's been nice knowing you. No, he's not gonna hurt anybody. So maybe some schizophrenic people do engage with dead spirits. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. This man is in Nick's house. It's a spirit that definitely wants to be there. He likes being there. He feels comfortable there. He really wants a lot of attention and acknowledgement. Do they want acknowledgement for Nick, or does he want you to come back because you're the only one that sees him? It could be a little bit of both. I mean, they want acknowledgement in general. Even if they just spoke out loud to him and they're like, hey, stop messing with the trash can. We see you. We hear you. Like, chill out. You kind of have to treat them like kids sometimes. Free rent. Yeah, I know. He's living free. I wonder if Jen has any history on the house. I don't know if she does or doesn't. Oh, he's fighting the air. During a reading, I told Vanessa about a random apparition I saw. I thought it was my great-great-grandma or something. She was like, no, they just randomly were there looking at your baby. Yeah, that happens. I remember that. That very, very, very much happens. I don't know what to call them. I just call them passerbys. Everyone goes to Walmart whether they want to or not. Yeah, he's just at fucking Walmart. It's been nice knowing your baby. No, don't say that. They're not gonna do anything to him. Is Nick scared? Is that why the ghost comes around? No, he's not scared. I mean, you get used to it because he made no qualms about the fact that he was there. Not even just to me. I can hear and see things way more than anybody else in that house can. But you could literally hear. It is a very, very, very large house, especially upstairs. So when you're sitting all around the kitchen and you could literally hear someone running from one end of the house to the other repeatedly. I could hear it a lot louder and a lot more than they could, but I mean, everyone could hear it. You could not hide it. No, don't be creeped out. It's super. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this stuff creeps other people out, but to me, I'm like, yeah, it's a Tuesday. I'd feel comfy in a mansion in the afterlife too. I know, right? I'm not scared of it. It doesn't give me the eerie. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't feel eerie. It just feels like, um, you can feel that there's something off about him. You can definitely tell that he wants attention. You could definitely tell that he is being a little mischievous, a little playful. You can tell that he is able to do a lot of things. You sometimes you can feel when he's around, and sometimes you're just not paying attention to it, and he does something, and it's like, all right, we see you. So I mean, but it doesn't feel scary or malicious. You don't feel that scared, threatening feeling at all. Hey, Vanessa, is strange activity still going on at your house all the time, constantly, 24/7? It will never stop. I will always have activity in my home. I've always had activity in my homes since I was a little girl. I've had them since I was a young adult. And even before, like, I knew what I was, and even before I had control over what I can do, I always just thought I lived in haunted houses, and it wasn't. It's just me. We think my sister's past uncle used to visit her. When asked what he does when he visits, he falls apart. Oh, well, that's odd. I used to see a little shadow of a girl in my house all the time. She never caused any problems. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, majority of the time, you can have spirits around you, and the average person will never see it or know it or feel it. And I would say that's a good 90% of people. You won't even freaking know. And they're very harmless. A lot of times they literally just want a little bit of attention. They want a little bit of acknowledgement. Sometimes they just want to fuck around. Sometimes they think it's funny. I mean, if I was a ghost, I'd probably scare shit out of people too, because I'd think it was funny. But I mean, honestly, they're majority of the time it's not anything creepy or scary or menacing or harmful or anything like that. We're all open here because we've all had experiences. I like this group. Well, thank you, Peyton. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've had so many experiences, I literally cannot even remember them all. There's so many. Honestly, from doing readings with people and talking to them and them telling me about activity in their home and me telling them who it is or why they're there. There's so many people that have had these experiences, and I mean, it happens to people a lot more than you know. Hi, James. Vanessa, I finally get to see you. Ooh, hello. Here I am. I know you're probably not impressed, okay? I am giving a hobo chic right now. My hair, I haven't washed it in 2 days. I know, calm down. It's very attractive. I get it. I am only just merely a plain person, but I'm so glad you finally get to see me. I used to talk to the mischief in my flat and explain I was doing because I felt curious. Yeah. Hey, sweetheart, long time no see. Hi. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. I watch your TikToks though, and I always like them. And I love your little makeup looks on TikTok all the time. All the time. I watch your TikToks. Your TikToks get recommended to me all the time. But I think it's because I follow you. That's probably why. Shit. I'm trying to think. I think what I'll do is I will definitely go live sometime tomorrow. Probably in the evening. Not as late today, but in the evening. and I'll try to go live and do like the $5 and $10 questions or the card polls or something like that. Maybe tomorrow I'll do $5 card polls and $5 yes or no questions. Because I don't want to do like a million different things at once. Not that many. Maybe like just 500,000, not like a million. You know what I mean? A million's a little much. 500,000's tolerable. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll definitely do that tomorrow to just make sure that you have your notifications on. Like I said, I am Eastern time zone. So sometime around like, probably after Mason goes to bed. So probably after like 9 o'clock. Yeah, I watch your TikToks all the time. All the time. All right, guys, I've been on for a little bit over an hour, so I'm going to head off. I'm going to take my little sleep gummy right here, my little friend, my little sleep gummy friend. And I'm going to try to get some sleep. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm going to try to get some sleep. And if you want to be a part of the $5 questions and card polls tomorrow, please make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to try to go live around 9 p.m. Eastern time, maybe slightly after when my son goes to bed, but I will definitely come on tomorrow and I'll do a live and I'll do the little card polls. Yes, I love the melatonin gummies. I love them. So if you guys want to be a part of that, you know, just please make sure you keep that in your mind around 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you have not yet, please make sure you follow me on all my other socials because I will post about it. So yeah, follow me everywhere. It's me, Vanessa Duh, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, goodbye. See you later, motherfuckers. All right, bye, guys.